My name still remains Ife West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where I separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about a very interesting subject. This is the topic of NPCs, how to avoid NPCs in real life, and the phenomenon of NPCs. When we say this word NPC, what do we mean by this? This is a term from the world of the gaming world. This is a term from video games. An NPC is somebody that is regarded as a non-player character. What we mean by this is that these are characters in the video game that are controlled by the algorithms of the game. They are not player characters, okay? When you play game, or if you are a gamer, you already know what is an NPC. These are avatars or people that have been programmed to behave in a certain way, to do a particular thing over and over again. That is their purpose in that game. They are controlled by the game. Their program have already been written for them. They are not special. They are not unique, just an NPC. When somebody is an NPC, they have already been created by the programmers of that game to fulfill a particular role or mission. An NPC can be maybe the antagonists in the video game, the main bad guys in the video game, or the people that are bystanders in the video game. These are NPCs. Why the players are the ones that actually are playing that game, actually experiencing the game, navigating the game. These are the real people in that game. The player, when you play the game, you are a real player. Then the NPCs, the ones that are controlled by the game. So we have these NPCs in real life. When I refer to some people as NPCs, these are people that are controlled by the system. They are still inside the system. They are still inside the matrix. They are a part of the matrix. They were created, molded, and educated, indoctrinated by the system. Okay, they don't even know who they are. They don't know their purpose. They don't have a mind of their own. Okay, they are just there. When you see them dressed up, walking around, doing things, you think that they are human beings. Them themselves think that they are real people, that they know it all. They are living their best life. Everything is going on. They just follow rules. But they don't know that they are NPCs. Okay? And you that is a conscious person, that you are woke. Most of us, we grow up as NPCs because the system is designed to control everybody. You were born into a religion. Your parents are already indoctrinated. School is already there waiting for you. Church is waiting for them. The government is waiting for them. All these are systems that have been created by some people for a long time ago to farm, produce you, mass produce you, and extract, use you as a mineral or natural resources till you die. So when you break out of this simulation, you find out that the whole system is a simulation to enslave you and put you in a mental slavery box of religious indoctrination, indebtedness, and internal servitude. You now see that, oh, something is wrong. The world is not supposed to be like this, but there are some people pulling the strings, the puppet masters. Now that you know, how do you now escape these NPCs that are around you? This is what I want to talk today. The NPCs, we see them every day. Okay, they are not imaginary. They are still real people, but they are NPCs, non-player characters. Your mother can be an NPC. Your brothers and sisters, they are the NPCs. Anybody that is still working for the matrix is an NPC. As far as that person is unplugged, that person is still being controlled. Is controlled by religion, is controlled by government, is controlled by materialism, by addiction of any sort, by anything that entraps them to make them enslaved, by debts, indebtedness, by stupidity. All these people are NPCs. Okay, they are being controlled and used by the system Many of them are powerful people. Some of them are actors, musicians, politicians, presidents. They are all NPCs. Okay? So when you break out of the matrix, you will find out that you are surrounded by all these type of people. Maybe in your family, you will be the only person that they will say you are a glitch, quite naturally, a black sheep, because you are not like them. Okay, so when you find out that you are surrounded by all the people around you are NPCs, what can you do to solve this problem? How do you navigate life around these NPCs without you breaking down, or without them influencing you, or without them attacking you? Because when they discover that you are not like them, you will start having criticisms and persecution from everybody around you. And how do you deal with all these kind of things? This is what I want to talk today. One very good way of navigating this is that when you discover that this kind of people are all around you, they are your family members, your brothers and sisters, your neighborhood people, whatever they have. The best way is that when you discover them, just try to pretend that you don't know what is going on. Because if you start telling them the truth, many of them might resent you, and they will gang up against you, especially in the family units. They will gang up against you, they will call you insane, call you mad, call you a demon worshiper, devil worshiper, call you all sort of names, get people to hate you, even try to uh, frustrate you in life, to make you not to function or achieve your dreams. So when you discover this trend, if you are somehow still dependent on some of these NPCs for maybe accommodation, or maybe you getting one or two assistance, financial providence or something, the best thing is to pretend that you don't know what is going on. Pretend that you don't know what is going on, and just be playing the gallery, following them, pretending that you are accepting, you are okay, you are down with the system. Then meanwhile, you planning your escape velocity, planning how to uh, be independent. When you have been able to get a lot of resources to be independent, you simply have to move away from them. Because if you don't move away from that environment, they will pull you back into the system. And this is not a good thing. Or later, they might discover that you are not really down with the system, and they might do something bad to you. So you need to plan that you have to leave these people. Most of these people, we call them trench people, trenches people. They have trench mentality. This pulling down syndrome, the crab in the bucket mentality. When they see somebody trying to break away from the system, all of them will gather together to pull that person back and make sure that they does not leave the system. And they want everybody to remain the same. They have been programmed to be this way, so don't really blame them when they're attacking you, or when you're telling them the truth or trying to help them, and they are pulling you back, telling no, you are the one that is something is wrong with. You are the one that is insane, and they are the ones that are clearly insane. So the next thing is that they will want to put you in a mental institution, that kind of thing. So you have to be very, very careful about these NPCs. As far as they are still plugged to the system, they are not your friend. You should see them as your enemies. Okay, and you should be very, very careful with them. You should not tell them your secrets. You should not tell them your plans, your dreams. All these things you should hide for them, because when you tell them, they will try to spoil it, or they will try to do something to corrupt it, to twist it, that we will not be able to. So this situation is what we normally witness in life. So NPCs are people that you can never change. This is one thing you need to know about them. They don't change. Society have already programmed them. The religion, the government have already programmed them. So no matter what you try to do to them, or what you try to say to them, they can never change. They can never see the truth of whatever you are telling them. So the best advice is do not waste time with this kind of people. Once you discover that somebody is an NPC, it can be a friend, a family member, a colleague, just place them in a box. You don't isolate them, but just you know the way your situation will be with them. Don't get them too close to you. You make friends with them from a distance, and you can be doing things with them to fulfill the need, whatever you need to get from them. But don't take them into close confidence. An NPC will never understand why you practice African spirituality. An NPC will never understand why you know so many things that they don't know. An NPC will never understand why the importance of your ancestral veneration or the importance of being who you are as an African person. An NPC will never understand why you are so proud to be an African or why you are very proud to be a black man. An NPC will never understand why it is important and imperative to always fight and stand up for truth and justice. An NPC will never understand why you choose not to be a Christian or a Muslim for the simple fact that you are not indoctrinated. An NPC will never understand so many things we are doing, especially on this channel. So don't bother explaining yourself to an NPC. Okay? They are programmed by the system to behave in a particular way. No matter what you try to do to them, they will never see, just like in the game. You can meet an NPC, they are just there doing what they are doing from morning till night. So an NPC will always be an NPC. So the sad part is that you have to watch them as we watch them in the game. Ignore them. Okay, oh, this NPC is the one that works in the bank. This is the NPC that will take me to the working place. This is the NPC that is going to do a certain task for me. We maintain it. This is the NPC that is doing this task. It will be an NPC forever. Okay, unless they see things by themselves, unless they begin to wake up by themselves, like the movie Free Guy, when we see this NPC character exposed, unless they become self-awake, there's nothing you can do for an NPC. The best thing to do to an NPC is to ignore the NPC. Treat them as an NPC for what they are. They are useful. Okay, no man is an island. An NPC is useful, can be useful as a helping hand, somebody that can do basic tasks or can help you with some fundamental tasks. Maybe can be your driver, your laundryman, your delivery guy, your logistic guy, or somebody to hang out with and drink 1 or 2 beer. It's still an NPC. It can be your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. You treat them the way they are supposed to be treated. But you know that this person is an NPC. They will never understand anything about you, anything about real science about life. They will never understand because they are programmed. They are heavily indoctrinated. These are people that have covered themselves with layers of deception throughout previous lifetimes, again and again and again, that they are now what we call a total Negropine. They don't know anything, no knowledge of self, no knowledge of history, no knowledge of anything that will help them move the fulcrum of life. They are just there. So when you come across these people, many of them will identify with the false reality. In Nigeria, some will tell you that they are redeemed, they are word of life, they are deeper life, they are this, they are. Some of them are even practicing African spirituality, but they are still NPCs. This one are the hardcore traditionalists that don't see beyond the tradition. When you tell them tradition needs to evolve, they will say, no, this is the way my father did this. This is the way I'm going to be doing this for the next 2 million years. They are still traditional NPCs. We will see some of the NPCs that will be doing traditional work. They will wear Jesus Christ cloth or Jesus Christ logo. They are still NPCs. This is what they are programmed to do. They are programmed to believe that the religion of Christianity is more powerful than their own African spirituality. The person can be your friend, but it's an NPC. Okay, so once you discover that somebody is an NPC, you treat them as that, you ignore them For certain things, you don't take them into self-confidence. And if you are living around them too much, you relocate, change your neighborhood. There are some places you are going to live. Uh, Everybody's an NPC. You yourself, you used to be an NPC, but when you awake, when your eyes begin to open, you will find out that this neighborhood is no more conducive for you again. Especially if there are so many NPCs in that neighborhood, you are the only awoke person in that place. It is better to try to move to another area where there are much awoke people. Okay, maybe you are trying these NPCs. They believe that they need to wake up, that they are 9 to 5 job. They do not play with it. Most NPCs don't even think about opening a business. They always think that the highest thing that they can achieve or they can qualify for is to work for somebody else, to work till they die. This is the mentality of a typical NPC. They don't think of, oh, I can open a business, I can start something I will be running. They don't think like this. They have been programmed to become perpetual slave, indentured slave, financial slaves, indebted to the system. These are the kind of mentality most of them have. So when you see these people, many of them are in poverty. Sorry to say this, so they have poverty mentality. Of course, they cannot manage wealth effectively. They don't have the psychology of wealth in them because they have been NPCs. They see poverty as a virtue. They are here to endure, to suffer. They have been programmed to believe that a better thing is waiting for them after death, that they will go to heaven, which is a place of sugar candy mountain, as in the George Owen animal farm, where the other animals will go there. When they die, they'll be eating candy all the days of their life, wearing white and gallivanting the streets of gold and diamonds, praising their imaginary pervert or idiotic god that is also a bastard, that is also an only son of another pervert, that is also a gay son of a bitch, that is also there looking at everybody and doing nothing. They believe that they are going to spend eternity with this demonic and control freak that is an idiot as well. And they believe that this is the best thing that can happen to them, spending eternity with a pervert that have no future for them, putting them in a cage. They say it's a cage of gold and diamond in heaven. So what is the benefit of living in a cage for all eternity? Listening to one guy with a rusted mic that is like Santa Claus. What is the benefit of such kind of things? Of course, you know, they are going to insult that bastard because it's just an imaginary fairy tale concocted by these people that created this system for these NPCs. So you will see this kind of mentality. How you, that is a real common sense person, want to deal with somebody that believe in this hogwash, with this in this cock and bull story? How you want a reason with this kind of person? It clear say you are not cut from the same cloth. That person have been baked again and again and again in the illusion and delusion of a deception. So that the person now does not know who they are anymore. They have been totally corrupted and embodied in this religious idiocy to the 27th degree. No coming back from that kind of nomenclature. So an NPC, there's nothing you can do for an NPC, just except to ignore them. The best thing is to ignore them, live your life. So you need to relocate from that neighborhood to a better neighborhood. Go to a neighborhood that people are prospering. Okay, pack more from the trenches. Go to a better place. In fact, try to struggle to go to a higher level of life. At least when you are there, this NPC with the pulling back syndrome, they cannot see you every day. And people in that neighborhood will not even have time for you because they are busy living their life, doing things for themselves. So they don't have time to be monitoring you, gossiping you, or spying you. So you need to change your environment. If you are living in a house full of so many NPCs, pack out from that house because they will pull you down. Any single new thing you buy is a problem. Anytime you are being successful, you are not looking stressed like them, you are not struggling, you are living well, they are not happy. They are programmed not to be happy when they see success. They are programmed not to understand that people can be successful without becoming an NPC. They are programmed to aid prosperity, to aid progress. So if you're living in a compound full of NPCs, I will advise you to move away from that compound, because they will pull you back. They will draw you back. So move away from them. It is better. Just park, even if you are living alone, but have peace of mind. But when you're living with this kind of crowd of people, it is very, very dangerous. You don't know what they have been programmed to spot you, report you to massa, and to stifle your progress. The NPCs I am talking about, they can be your brothers and sisters. So they can also be your wife and your husband. Of course, they are your pastors, your family members, your colleagues in the work. You will see them every day. We know them. So you have to understand these kind of people. Make friends with people that are also awoke. Make friends with people that have the same plans that you have. Try to identify those people. Make those people your role models, and try to behave like them. Then these NPCs, ignore them. Simple truth, simple thing. Ignore. This is the best thing. The way we ignore them in the video games, ignore them, because they are product of the system, and they are controlled by the system. So they have no life, they have no identity, they have nothing of value that they can bring to the table, except to fulfill that NPC characterization. I have friends that are NPCs. I know the way I deal with them. When I know that you're an NPC, I know the get where I place you. I will treat you like that. Oh, we can be laughing, smiling, but I know that there are many things you will never understand, because you are a product of the system. So I don't discuss certain things with them. I don't go to certain lengths with them. Okay, I only go to certain lengths with my true friends that are conscious like me, that are part of the system. Those are the people we can talk real things, because I know that anything I discuss with these people have value, and it will bear positive fruits. But everything you discuss with that NPC is a total waste of time. Most NPCs, you will see them complaining. They always complain about the government. You are inside the bus traveling, you will see NPCs. Oh, the government is this, the government is that, but they never do anything to change their own life. Some will come to your house, want to be complain. They know how to drain your energy, waste it. So I don't talk much with an NPC, except when I want to tell them to do something for me, when I want to give them directive, or when I want them to work for me. That is when I talk to them, because I know this is what they can do. But when it comes to reality, when you tell them the truth, they will never understand you. They will instantly fight you, or they will see you as their enemy. So don't waste your energy arguing with NPCs. Okay, you will lose. Don't argue with an idiot. They will beat you down to their level with stupidity. Okay, don't try it. Don't try to even argue. Don't try to tell them anything. They will never understand. Okay, this is the way we should be treating these non-player characters. There are many all over the place. They are in their millions and billions. Okay, every Sunday you see these people dressed up, going to promote white supremacy. Then on Monday they will complain from Monday to Saturday. Oh, the system is bad, they are oppressing us. But any little money they have, they give it to white supremacy. The next thing, they just have little. The next thing, they are going to buy Louis Vuitton and Versace. The next thing, they are going to give it to the people that are oppressing them again. And these are non-performing characters. They don't support their own products. They don't unify. They don't do any active thing to help their home people grow. They are programmed to support the system that is oppressing them. The system that is oppressing them loves them and promises them everything. All the system does is empty promises. Don't worry, come to our church, come follow our religion, is the right way, you will go to heaven. Or the government is here to help you. The government will do this. You don't need to work for yourself. We all have businesses everywhere that will do everything for you. You can borrow money for free. If you see them face value, life is easy for them. They believe everything they are told, especially by the system that controls them. So when you try to tell the NPC that the system is bad, they will say, no, you are the bad person. You are the bad person because you won't listen to the system. You are the bad person because you won't believe what the system say. You are the bad person because you don't want to become a Christian. Everybody is a Christian. Why don't you want to become a Christian? You must be a bad person. An NPC believes that there is population is minds, that if 5 billion people are wrong, then it must be right. One NPC that used to be my friend told me that the whole world is a Christian and Muslim, that the only two people that will go to heaven is Christians and Muslim, because their God cannot have the heart to put like 3 billion people inside hellfire. Rather, it's a few people that are not Christians that will go to that hellfire. That their God is going to forgive everybody because there are just too many. That is what an NPC told me. I could not say anything. They believe that everybody that is a Christian is much more in numbers than the people that are not Christian. So because they are much more in numbers, they must be saying the truth. That is what the NPC told me. I did not say anything to him because there's no point. I say, if you anything you believe that is right for you is right for you. But I will still continue to do what I continue to do. When NPCs see that you don't think like them, you don't do like them, deep down they get scared, and also to they are a bit envious because they see you that you have the boldness and the strength of mind to do the things they cannot do. That shocks them. You don't live like them, you don't believe what they believe, and your life is moving well for you. So most NPCs, especially in Nigeria, when they see that you don't follow the bandwagon, they will say you are an evil person. You either belong to one evil secret society, you're worshiping the devil. That is why you have money and you are not suffering. This is the way they behave in Nigeria. When they see that you are not a Christian, you are not a Muslim, then you must be an evil person. Their church tell them like this. Their church already programmed them like this. So be careful of these people, because when you living in the crowd and you are the only one that is different, and you are making money, they are not making money. They are struggling before they make money, and your life is very easy. You are doing, maybe you are a programmer, you are doing one of these things online, and you're making money. The next thing you see, they will go and call police to set you up that you are doing something evil. So be careful of this kind of people, because they will never understand that wisdom is better than struggling. Okay? They say work smart and hard, not just work hard. This is the time of working smart, not working hard. Most NPCs don't know how to work smart because their religion programmed them that it is only hard work that will give success. But that is a very big lie. Okay? Smartness go together with hard work. Intelligence is much more important than stupidity. So many NPCs don't know all this. They are trained to be told what to do. These are the problems of these NPCs. And we will see these people in life. Once you identify this person, ignore them, treat them the way they are supposed to be treated. Don't take them into your confidence. Don't even let them come close to you that much. This is the only way you can have peace with these NPCs, okay? They are what they have based on how they make their bed, or based on their previous life paths, and what they think is best for them. You are what you have based on your highest dreams and aspiration. Okay, so focus on yourself. If you are living in an area where you are the only one that is different, congratulations, you have a work to do, and it means that you are better than the rest of them, and you can be able to effect a very positive change in your generation. So you should protect yourself, you should value yourself, you should not make the mistake of involving with this kind of people. A lot of us that are conscious people, we make mistake of getting ourselves twisted with this kind of people, and they pull us down, or they do something very bad to us. Okay, so avoid them. Don't waste your time with them. Ignore them wherever you can ignore them, and place them, have a good relationship with them from a distance. This is the way you can treat these people. Okay, you can only change your mind when you see that the NPC is becoming conscious a little bit. When the NPC is becoming conscious, then you can throw them some bone and point them in the right direction. Apart from that, if you see the NPC doing the NPC thing, just keep looking at them. This is the only way you can stay safe. As far as they are still plugged into the matrix, they are not your friends. They are not your family members. They are the enemy. Okay? Because nothing you will tell them will understand, and they will never know why you are the way you are. And this is what it is. So these people, they are here. They are here with us in real life. We see them every day, and the only thing we can do is just to watch them, observe them, and live our life, enjoy ourselves, and we leave the rest for the ancestors. So this is what I will say today on this channel. I believe a word is enough for the wise. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video, subscribe to the channel. We also have many NPCs in YouTube. They come to my channel after I do video. From their comments, when you see the comment of some people, you just know that this one are NPC, non-player character. We still have some idiots here. Many of them are Hebrew Israelites. You know these Hebrew Israelites, morons that are in America. Some of them are now in Ghana and in Nigeria. They believe that they are the choosing people of God. That they hate Africa. That everything in Africa is evil. That all Africans are supposed to be the real Christians, and they believe that we should be practicing Jewish spirituality. These are the NPCs that I see mostly coming to this channel, and they will come and twist everything about African spirituality to reflect and promote Judaism in blackface. This is another set of NPCs. Then some other worst kind that are wearing up their head these days. They claim that America is ancient Kemet, that life began in America, then it sprang up from America to Africa. If you see the kind of things these NPCs they talk, and your head go bust. Most times I delete their comments because it is too. I don't know what I want to talk. These ones they are. I don't know the lab where they for grow these ones. I don't know the chemical way that they put for their brain. So sometimes I just delete the stupidity of these NPCs. I don't know why they keep getting drawn to this channel, or why they feel that they need to be here and to pervert everything about African spirituality to Judaism. We are not interested in Judaism here, and Judaism is is one of the Abrahamic religions that are destroying the world. So I don't see any relationship between African spirituality and Judaism, and all those things that we see in the Bible, most of them are made up. The ones that are not made up are plagiarized from Kemetic spirituality. So my only wish for them is that they should try to study real history about Africa. Whoever is giving them the books to read is not giving them complete book. It seems that they have some fake teachers that are teaching them rubbish. They are teaching them rubbish, and I believe somebody is financing that effort to kind of pollute and corrupt African spirituality. Okay, we are not Hebrew Israelites. We are not Hebrew Israelites, okay? Africa predates Israel. So we Africans can never be Hebrew Israelites. It's an oxymoron, okay? It does not make sense. So those people that are coming here with that kind of mentality, they are wrong. Sorry to say this. And they should recalibrate their steps, especially the black people that are pushing this kind of nonsense. They are still NPCs, okay? We love them, but we cannot take them into our confidence. Okay, we cannot take them into our confidence because they are people that are here to destroy the movement and to corrupt and pollute African spirituality. People that will tell you that slave trade never took place, and we are people. Our dream is to go back to Israel. I don't understand the way these people are talking all this nonsense. Okay. They want to be anything except being an African person. They are so ashamed to be African people. They are so ashamed to be original. They are so ashamed to admit what happened in the past. I don't know where these people are taking this, and they still believe in the imaginary heaven worst of all. They still believe in heaven, going to heaven. Can you imagine? This kind of people. With this kind of mentality, Africa can go nowhere. Okay, it's another simulation that is created to entrap us and our future generation. So we should reject it, and we should stamp it out anywhere we see it. Okay. So I think I will stop here for today. For those people that have been supporting the channel, I thank you very much. Very, very happy and delighted. And if you want to learn African spirituality, this is a place that you need to be. I teach ancient African history and spirituality that is undiluted by religion. It is not whitewashed, and it has a lot of value. I have a 6 months program where I teach this from the science to the the history, the metaphysics, and everything you need to know. And you can register for my program if you really want to learn authentic African spirituality. I will also teach you a lot of spells, increase your capacity, and help you to do so many things. And if you want to read about African spirituality, I've been able to write 3 books. This is the book on quantum physics, the quantum physics that the whole world is talking about today, which is the study of the invisible particles of nature. It is the same thing with African spirituality. There is this new movie that is a series program called Dark Matter on the Netflix talking about quantum physics, living alternate life. All these things, I'm going to do a video on that very thing. But what I'm trying to say is that this is the white people way of teaching African spirituality. They are trying to use science, the scientific apparatus that they have to study the spirit world, and they call it quantum physics, and they make it very, very complicated and boring for people to understand. But in African spirituality, it is very exciting and easy to understand because you know that you are dealing with the invisible aspect of nature, things you cannot see with the naked eyes, and it's easier to study it from a pure Afrocentric perspective. So I teach it on this channel, and I have written a book on it. So if you want to know this subject from an African perspective, you need to read this book. For the main reason that the book explains all the connections, all the scientific connections with spirituality. You will find that science and spirituality is one and the same thing. So when they're talking about quantum physics, they are talking about spirituality, and here in Africa we call it African spirituality, and it exists, and we practice. Okay, so this book will help you as an introduction. Even you, if you are advanced, you are a beginner, if you have not read this book, you need it. It will clear so many doubts, let you see so many things, so you don't see African spirituality as evil or demonic. So when you read this book, you're going to be proud of yourself as an African, and you will start studying the subject. Now everybody is talking about going to space. This is a space age. Even one idiotic pastor in Nigeria have said that. Then if you want to know how to do spells, this book this book Walking in the Shadow of the Gods will help you. I have been able to collect over 200 spells here that you can use for different kind of things, for different aspects of your life, to treat many illnesses, for protection, for love, for prosperity, open doors, and a lot of other things. Very good book that can help you. And I put the botanical names of the herbs. Any part of the world you are in as an African person, you want to learn how to cast spells, this book will help you a lot. So get your copy. Okay. Then if you want to get into hardcore African spirituality, this one, Whispers of Amente, Pathways to Ascension, will help you with that. This is a book that was a direct inspiration from the spirit realm, the ancestors of ancient Egypt, our ancient African ancestors, which are our collective deities. Eteru, Eru, Aset, Asa, Tehuti, Ampu, Anubis, Set, all of them are here. So this book will help you connect with your true self. It will connect you with the deities of prosperity, of transformation, of death and rebirth. And a lot of other spirits are here too. This is a book that will connect you to your own divinity, that will open your eyes to explore African spirituality one-on-one. With the knowledge in this book, you can do the right yourself. You don't need to fly to Egypt or come to Nigeria. You just buy the book and practice. Okay, once you know it, you know it. Nobody can take this knowledge from you anymore. It becomes part and parcel of you, of your bloodline. This is your natural heritage. So there is no excuse for not knowing anything. It is if you are not, it's you that don't want to know. And for those NPCs too, or those non-performing characters, they will not know all these things, and they will never know it. So it is not for them. So don't tell them about all these things. Just live your life, improve yourself, improve your capacity, expand your consciousness, so that when you're reincarnating back, you're coming back with more wisdom, knowledge, and power. Okay. Then if you want to buy spiritual items, I sell a lot of them here. Stuff like cowries, native shock, or meditation beads, ointments, soaps, candles, herbs, anything that have to do with African spirituality. You name it, the powerful ones, the good ones, I sell them here. You can contact me for that. Then if you want to do your oracle tarot divination, I do that as well. Okay. Apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'm very delighted to talk to you today. And I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. Okay. So take care and bye. Peace. One love. Ashe.